and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. You could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, "The worst passes often lead to the best finishes." And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pelicans, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Here are the five for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Larry Nance, Norman Powell out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Little in at the 3. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Now here's Booker. Over Nurkic. That one off the back iron and out. Now Portland with it. Powell with it. Stolen by Booker. With the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Now, guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
Lillard against Paul. Lillard left side. A shot from the mid-range. Crowder with a steal. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Down low. Who was stolen by Lillard. Going inside. Pass to Nance. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Shooting one.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
One shot. Free throw good. Lillard.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
Now here's Booker. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Lillard against Paul. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. He had 9 points in his last time out.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Here's Little, covered by Crowder. Yep, that one goes.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Paul finds Booker. Now Ayton to the right side. Paul passes to Booker. No good on the 3. And with Paul after some injuries early. He changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Norman Powell. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
That free throw good from Booker.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Both free throws good from Booker. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here's Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer, not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
Paul hits them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Paul against Lillard. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Portland leading. Lillard outside. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Booker. Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Booker. The layup off target.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Up top, Powell. Covered by Crowder. Powell's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
For 3, Booker. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Lillard against Booker. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Fast break, here we go. Booker can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 9.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Timeout called. Portland. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Zellers checked in for Portland. And since we have a second, let's take a glance at which shooting guards have shot the ball the best from the line over the last month. The 4th spot held by Devin Booker.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Outside Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Zeller against Paul. On the take. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Little. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's an 8-footer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
Simons is checked in for Portland. Smith comes in for Lillard. And the Suns making a change here. That's good from Paul. The Trailblazers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's Simons. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Suns have gone 7 of 16 so far. Outside Payne, and he drives in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Zeller. Inside, here's Nance. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. doing a tremendous job drawing the contact. Get the defense to commit. Get yourself to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
What a story Larry Nance Jr. is, guys, because at 16, this is a young man who was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Remarkably, it didn't slow him down. This guy has become a great role model for kids everywhere. Control the disease with a very strict diet. That's what he's done.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The Suns leading to the middle. Here's Payne. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Payne's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Zeller against McGee. Zeller inside. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. And it's Simons missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Outside Payne. Pass to Paul. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Suns. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And of course the Trailblazers just need to keep fighting.
Checking out Portland, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now here's Payne. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Zeller. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Payne. Simons with a rebound. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. 1:50 left to play in the first. to the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. McGee against Smith. Here's Simons, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Payne, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Shamet, just 3 to shoot. Here's Paul. And that one's long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Smith passes to Nance. Got a hand on it. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Portland trailing here. Pass to Little. Here's Simons. Shot is up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Simons gotten his second bucket on the night. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Over to the left wing. And here's Payne outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the Phoenix Suns. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be back in a moment.
It's one of these emotional moments.
Well, the Suns have arrived. Their offense is elite, and Devin Booker says the defense is coming along.
You know, right now, I like the way we're playing defense. You know, I think we have spurts where I say a lot of teams do, where we have 5-10 minutes off where, you know, we're all not clicking, but we've came together and figured it out.
And Grant, such a young team. There's still plenty of room to grow.
And oftentimes, your defense improves with experience. They've got all the pieces you need.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Paul in at the 2-guard spot. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. Pass to Smith. Now here's Zeller. Oh, they get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here's Simons. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota. Paul against Smith to the wing, right side. And here's Simons outside. Doesn't go for him. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They get it back. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Little. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Payne. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. McGee with it. Left side, Paul. Up and over Smith. Phoenix no good that time either.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Powell, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Simons. And a change for the Suns. Crowder's checked in. Pass to Shaman. Here's Powell, defended by Payne. Powell's shot is off. The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's Crowder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And the second free throw is good.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Timeout called. Portland, they come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
And here's Lillard. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 14. That shot, no good. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Norman Powell. And a player like Mikal Bridges. He's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
That's good from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Bridges hits them both.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Now here's Lillard. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lillard.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Booker, who poked away. Outside Payne. Pass to Ayton. Over Lillard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Portland, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Three-pointer. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Now Payne. He's got 7. Ayton finds Booker. Clock at 6. Outside Payne. Over Lillard. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Up top, Powell. Booker defending. Powell, it's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Suns trailing. Payne with it. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Nurkic up top. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard right side. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Phoenix calls timeout. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Ayton finds Payne. Booker against Powell. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Powell to the inside. And here's Nurkic. Powell outside. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Suns. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 3.
These types of shots speak to the confidence of Devin Booker. Catch and shoot, no problem.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Smith. Now here's Zeller, defended by Payne. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second to the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The muscle coming into play. I like how Nurkic takes on these challenges and finds ways to deliver.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Nance, he's checked in for Zeller.
Zero wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
We've got a close game here in Portland. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Crowder against Nance. Three-pointer. Nance pulls down the board. And the Trailblazers shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Now here's Powell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Here's Nurkic. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Nurkic just got 7.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Payne, pass to Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
Well, this is the assertive mentality of Devin Booker. When he starts to find his rhythm, turn the lights out.
Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Ayton. The kick out to Nance. Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Booker against Powell. Puts it up from 12. Booker can't get it to go. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Booker against Lillard. There's the drive. Excellent D there from Booker. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Bridges, here we go. And it's rejected.
Wow, you don't see Dennis Smith Jr. block a shot every game, but man, he's got some vertical.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Payne with it. Nurkic picks him up. It's stolen by Nurkic. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Powell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, Phoenix is shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Bridges. Gets himself open and drills it. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here's Lillard. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Payne against Lillard. Pass to Booker. Inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think you have to be cautious when guarding Jay Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
first one falls.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
So for the Blazers, Little's checked in for Powell, and Simon has subbed in for Smith. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Lillard passes to Nance. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Now Johnson. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this one. 6 to shoot. Paul finds McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. Johnson. And it's Little with a rebound. Portland leading. Driving in. And he jams it home with authority.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Paul with it. He's picked up by Lillard. From deep, Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
McGee with a steal. Lillard against Paul. 26 seconds left in the first half. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nance has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lillard. That shot is off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, I love that they were forceful at the offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Portland has possession. 6-point game. Norman Powell out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Little in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul with the 10-footer, and he gets that one. Paul's got 12 points.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Pass to Lillard. Here's Little. Powell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. Can't nail the jumper. The Suns shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Crowder finds Booker. Now Ayton. Powell covers. Left block shot on the way. Ayton passes to Booker. That shot off the mark. Now Portland takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Powell with a steal. Here's Little. He's guarded by Bridges. Portland again missing. The Suns trailing. Who is stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers on the move. Tries to break his ice. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Bridges outside. The 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Powell. Out to Lillard. Back to Powell from the arc. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
Now here's Paul. 12 points for him. Five to shoot. Pass to Booker. From downtown. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 11. Lillard against Bridges. Lillard can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Now here's Booker. Poked loose. It's stolen by Nance. Powell finds Lillard. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Lillard. Powell's got 9.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Sellers checked in for Nurkic. On defense, the Trailblazers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Give him 8 points now.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
It's Powell on the wing. And there's the drive. Shoots over Booker. Powell's shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Powell outside. Back to Lillard. The three is up. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
From 15 feet away, and it's Little with a rebound. Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. To the middle. And that one's good. Zeller. And now a 12-point Portland lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Booker missing again.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the number 6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
NBA, he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Lillard against Paul. Lillard passes to Powell. And the three off target. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
That free throw no good. So for the Blazers, Simons comes in for Little, and it's Smith in for Lillard. Good on the second one. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Smith passes to Zeller. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Powell from deep. Drops in the 3. Powell's got 8 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Smith against Paul. And rejected. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to Powell. Back to Smith. From down low. Nance, the pass to Smith. Powell outside. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Larry Nance picks one up.
Well, you love guys who are efficient, reliable free throw shooters. Devin Booker is not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Some changes for Phoenix. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in for Crowder. Both free throws good from Booker. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Smith passes to Powell. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Paul. 15 points in the game. And the Suns miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Simons, covered by Johnson. Pass to Zeller. Back to Simons. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Smith. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul from behind the arc. Portland grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Powell against Booker. Pass to Zeller. Back to Simons. The 3-ball. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside Booker. Over Nance. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Simons. Ooh, McGee with the block. Booker against Powell. Right side Johnson. Pass to McGee. Here's Bridges. Simons with a rebound. Simons got 4 rebounds now.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Tries to snap the cold streak. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Paul. Can't connect from short range. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. To the inside. And Nance with the slam.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Bridges. Powell outside. Pass to Nance. Back to Powell. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Nurkic has checked in for Portland. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. The drive by Powell. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got 14 points for the game.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Payne. Here's Bridges. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Driving to the basket. And he lays it up and in. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority. .103
left in the third quarter here. Pass to Zeller. Here's Simons. He's got 6. Smith outside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And he makes a first.
And we know that when Dennis Smith Jr. is playing to his strengths, this guy is an effective player. The key for him moving forward is he's got to find a way to be consistent.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Shamet. Both shots good from the stripe. Phoenix has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Outside Payne. And McGee with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Smith. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Powell in the post. He's against Bridges. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Again with the block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Knocked loose. Here's the break. And here's Nurkic. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Portland, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. Chris Paul out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5.
Now, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Unloads. Here's Payne. Portland grabs the miss. Simon's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. Now Smith. And he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Inside, here's McGee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Simons missing. Payne against Smith. Johnson can't hit from in close. Portland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Simons. Smith finds Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Here's Simons. Pass to Lillard. The shot. Offensive board. Crowder with it. Zeller covering. Outside Payne. Bridges outside. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
To the paint. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's good from Nurkic. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Down low. Here's Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
So he gets them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Simons. Over to the wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 30.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Got a piece of it, and there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix on D. Pass to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Simons. Nice D from Bridges.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Portland grabs the miss. Zeller's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Simons. Out to the right wing. For 3, here's Lillard. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Phoenix calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
He's checked in for Zeller. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
And Allie, thanks. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Simons. Booker defending. Out to the right wing. Here's Little. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Lillard against Paul. Booker with it. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Now here's Lillard. Dives for it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Powell, he's checked in for Portland. There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer. Powell's got 13 in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Ayton. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Powell passes to Nurkic. Lillard against Paul. It's tipped.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Booker finds Bridges. Powell against Paul. Back to Bridges. Pulls it. The shot comes out, and it's Portland the other way. Nance, the pass to Lillard. No good on the triple. The Suns have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Booker with it. Nance covering. Booker, good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Powell outside. Back to Lillard. Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. The Suns have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker gets the 3 ball to go. Timeout. Booker's got 22.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Portland calls timeout.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
And so here's Portland. They lead by 7. Pass to Little. Now Powell. Nurkic with the ball. Is covered by Ayton. To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Booker, good.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Portland has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Nurkic passes to Powell. That's tipped. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Smith's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Suns trailing. And here's Booker. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Powell. Driving inside. And Powell with the stuff.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Booker against Powell. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14. Powell passes to Smith. Jacks up a 3. And Booker pulls it down.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
From the high post, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Booker's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Timeout called, the Blazers. And it's the Blazers with the ball. 7-point differential. Powell outside. Smith against Booker. Tipped. They get it back. And he makes it. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And he lobs it up, and Ayton with the stuff.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Smith outside. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Portland leading. Smith outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And for the Suns, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Paul passes to Ayton for 3. Booker. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Powell. Nurkic inside. He's covered by Ayton. Clock at 6. Powell for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh my goodness, Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Smith passes to Nurkic. Shoots over Ayton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Outside Booker. Shoots over Powell. It counts! And the foul! It's on Norman Powell.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Clutch free throw.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Inside. Here's Nurkic. Yes!
Timeout. Now this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They're down by 2. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Booker. Out to Bridges to take the lead. Oh, he buried the 3.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And the Trailblazers call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
Now Smith. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Oh, no good!
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Booker fires from way outside. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame, a strong defensive effort for you guys tonight. What was the key?
Our communication has been much better. Our effort has always been there, but now we're doing it smarter. We recognize the play calls, we playing players' tendencies. You know, we just playing much smarter. And I think that's half the battle, you know, especially when the effort is there. And we've been on top of things. You know, we came out and took the challenge, and that's where we was able to separate ourselves.
That's the experience paying off. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. This record as early as he did, the career leader in three-point field goals made. Look at he's still going through the replays in his head. I mean, just the legacy here, a tribute to his greatness.
And I think that's why you'll see a lot of the Warriors drop into a zone right now. You'll see the Warriors probably play a lot of zone because of this back-to-back and the mechanical issues. Nice move here by Jordan Poole quickly. Seeing some of those legs. And that's a block by Robinson. That'll stand the possession of the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. Gets the block on Green. The undersized Warriors. They thrive with their roster. Warriors were able to win the game last night. It was a comeback. Curry was a part of it. He hit a huge three. It was actually a missed three-pointer.